Beneath one of Turkey's most famous tourist regions, Cappadocia, lies an underground world of unimaginable scale. In the 1960s, a simple home renovation led to one of the greatest discoveries in human history. A wall was broken down, and behind it, an entirely different underground city was revealed. Houses, churches, places of worship, mental asylums, and tunnels stretching for miles. Even today, only a small portion of this massive city has been explored, and it remains one of the greatest mysteries of human history. The name of this underground city is Derinkuyu. Centuries ago, 50,000 people lived here. But why? Was it built by the first Christians fleeing Roman soldiers? Or was it constructed by a much older, unknown civilization? This underground city was built with remarkable engineering. Its system is so advanced that it provides perfect air circulation, carefully planned water sources, and massive stone doors protecting the passages. But who could have built such a vast city centuries ago with such advanced engineering? In this video, we will uncover the mysteries of Derinkuyu, the lost underground city. If you're ready, let's begin. By the way, if you enjoy this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Your support means a lot to me. Welcome to my channel, Discovery of the Mystery, where we will uncover the secrets. Forget everything you've ever heard about life underground, because perhaps the most fascinating one lies right beneath our feet. Still shrouded in unsolved mysteries, it has been waiting in the depths of Cappadocia for thousands of years without ever seeing the sun. In the early 1960s, a villager was renovating his home when he knocked down a wall and realized that it opened into a massive tunnel. At first, he thought it was just a small cave. But when he took a lantern and stepped inside, he found himself standing in the middle of an enormous underground city. As it was later understood, this was a vast subterranean metropolis where 50,000 people had once lived without ever seeing daylight. And people started asking the ultimate question: who were they? And why did they live underground for centuries? The story goes back to the early years of Christianity in the mighty Roman Empire. As Christians fled from Roman soldiers, they built underground cities in Cappadocia to hide themselves. The entrance to this underground city was so discreet that it looked like nothing more than a small opening hidden among the bushes. Yet inside, the architectural complexity was extraordinary. Every room was interconnected, creating a massive underground labyrinth. Despite the limited technology of that time, the city's ventilation system was designed so perfectly that the air remained clean and at a stable temperature all year round. Inside, priests, pastors, families, and children, nearly 50,000 people, established an entire civilization underground. There was even a massive and eerie asylum. No other underground city in the world has such an advanced system. Homes were secured with massive sliding doors to ensure both protection and secrecy. Even today, this colossal structure has not been fully explored. The more researchers examine Derinkuyu, the more unanswered questions emerge. Even if early Christians did take refuge here to escape Roman persecution, how could they have built such a sophisticated structure, one that would still be nearly impossible to construct even today? If they truly built it, it would have required centuries of effort. The city is so vast and intricately designed that even just excavating the underground layers would have required thousands of workers. Considering that the total amount of excavated rock and soil is estimated to be around 8 million tons, the mystery deepens even further. To put this into perspective, the Basilica Cistern in Istanbul, which is hundreds of times smaller than Derinkuyu, took decades to complete, and during its construction, hundreds of workers died in accidents. So how could an underground city featuring sliding stone doors, schools, mental institutions, water systems, and an advanced ventilation network have been built by people of that time, and in such a short period? Experts from all over the world are flocking to Derinkuyu to investigate this mystery. In his book, Chariots of the Gods, researcher Eric von Däniken dedicated a special section to Derinkuyu. After spending weeks in the area with his team, he wrote the following about Derinkuyu. These cities could only have been built as protection against attacks from the sky. We believe that Derinkuyu is connected to other underground cities in Cappadocia through tunnels. This massive, incredibly vast underground city could have been constructed to protect against extraterrestrial attacks. Now let me share some surprising information. Above the Derinkuyu Underground City, there is a village called Derinkuyu, where villagers still live today. In this village and in the surrounding areas, an ancient legend has been passed down for generations. Its origins are unknown, but the story goes like this. A long time ago, angels, or some other unknown beings, lived in these lands. But one day, malevolent entities descended from the sky, and a great war broke out between them. Unable to defeat the evil beings, the benevolent entities built these underground cities and hid within the earth. According to the villagers, these beings still reside beneath the ground, and some even claim to have seen them rising as radiant lights from below. It might be easy to dismiss this legend as a tourist attraction. However, the fact that local villagers have been telling this story for over 200 years, long before the underground city was even discovered, contradicts the idea that it was fabricated for tourism purposes. What's even more intriguing is that archaeologists believe there are many more undiscovered underground cities in the Cappadocia region. If this is true, it would mean that Anatolia is home to an entire underground civilization. But it's not just what lies beneath the ground that is astonishing. There are also remarkable formations above the surface. The stories told by the locals may seem unbelievable, but some of the geological features in this region are so unusual that they appear to support the idea that mysterious beings once lived here. Take a look at these tracks, found within the borders of Cappadocia, near the Derinkuyu Underground City. These markings stretch for kilometers, and according to research, are over 1 million years old. Their shape strongly resembles ancient wheel tracks, preserved perfectly over vast distances. Similar tracks have also been found in locations with other underground cities, such as Italy and Greece. Could these mysterious traces be the missing piece of the puzzle? Could they explain how millions of tons of rock and soil were removed to construct these underground cities? And the strange sounds and sightings claimed by villagers around Derinkuyu Underground City are remarkably similar to accounts from other underground cities around the world. Residents near Hang Son Dong, the world's deepest cave, whose end remains undiscovered, have reported similar phenomena. In Norway, the Dalton Caves are believed to be part of an underground city that extends all the way to Scotland. For centuries, locals have claimed to hear strange noises and see mysterious beings in the area. According to archaeologist and author Ernest Bentak, an underground network in the southern Hans Mountains stretches as far as Iran. In Hungary, there is a 60-kilometer-long underground tunnel, believed to have been built using advanced technology. The earliest records of this tunnel date back to before recorded history, yet no one knows who built it. In Afghanistan, there are claims of an underground tunnel system that extends all the way to the ocean. This place is referred to in legends as Agartha. In West Africa, a tunnel is believed to lead under the Atlantic Ocean, but its destination remains unknown. However, according to local accounts, strange sounds and mysterious beings have occasionally been seen in the area. These are just a few examples. The similarities, the signs, the massive millions of years old wheel tracks around underground cities, and the eerie stories from locals about mysterious sounds and beings. Don't they make you wonder? The Derinkuyu Underground City in Cappadocia, however, is the strangest of them all. Even today, only 10% of it is accessible to the public. Despite being a fully protected settlement where thousands of people lived for centuries, access to most of it is strictly forbidden. Only a handful of highly specialized archaeologists have been granted special permission to explore further. Those who have gone inside don't describe it as just a city. They say, there isn't just a city down there, there's an entirely different world. Could it be that an entire underground civilization once existed beneath Anatolia, hidden beneath the very ground we walk on? How did people manage to survive in these depths for centuries, in areas that even modern scientists have yet to explore? Even today, when building basements or underground skyscraper levels, we need advanced technology to prevent humidity and other natural challenges. How could ancient civilizations have built and maintained such massive underground cities? None of these questions have ever been fully answered by any official or researcher. Derinkuyu is not just a city. It is a forgotten world beneath the earth, holding one of humanity's greatest mysteries. Who built it? Why was it hidden so meticulously? And why is most of it still kept secret today? Perhaps history is far different from what we've been told. Who knows? So what do you think? You can share your thoughts on this topic in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. You can support my channel by liking and commenting on my content. Until we meet again.